Hello guys, Nightspectre here, bringing you another League of Legends cast, as always, on 9 minutes, and this is on the American server. I thought, hey, it's pretty late for Europe, so there aren't that many people playing, so I thought, why not go on the other side of the ocean, where people are bound to be playing, right? And they are, trust me, they are. Quite the awesome people, actually, but let's go over the people, shall we? Let's go through the team. So, we have a Nidalee. I love Nidalees. It will be a Nidalee, a very aggressive one at that. She starts off with a Doran's Ring. She's not afraid of her enemy. We have a Jax as well, as you can see. He'll go top. Udyr will be jungling. For now, I don't know whether or not he'll be a Tiger Udyr or a Phoenix Udyr, or maybe both. They exist as well. Nami is actually catching an entire enemy team here, finding himself an Annie together with Caitlyn. Oh, Caitlyn actually gets grabbed by the grasping roots there by the red team. And now Jax is going in, counter-strikes onto the Zyra. She will die to the ignite, or will she? She uses a health potion just in time? Yes. The answer is yes. So that actually was quite brutal of you, red team, interrupting me when I go over the teams. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. But anyway, we saw the entirety of blue team. Caitlyn ran off, she survived, she didn't even have to burn anything. Our Nidalee did burn the barrier there, but other than that, only a flash for Zyra. So, even though it was a big fight, not that many summoner spells have been burned. So let's go over red team now. As you can see, there's a Vi, she will be jungling off as a Vi, sexy. And actually, it's the harrowing skin of Zyra as well, so quite awesome. A lot of Halloween stuff going down here. Talking about Halloween, she's dressed as a bunny. A sexy bunny, of course, because she's a girl, and girls in Halloween have to dress sexy, apparently. Annie will be the support. She's dressed up as a little girl. She's actually just a midget, trust me. And then we have Ezreal, who will be the AD carry, assisting the Vi. She'll have a quick blue. And there you go. So then, I am actually quite eager to find out how this game will go, because for now I believe that it's going to be red team that's actually has the most aggressive lineup early game. Personally, I find a Riven to be a little bit more stronger early on than a Jax, which is normal, because Jax actually needs some items, as well as an Annie who can be so aggressive with her stuns, as you can see with the Incinerate, doing tons of damage onto the Nami. She'll be fine though, she still has some health potions left, so she will regen quite easily. For now. She is standing on top of a ward though, and Annie will of course keep on trying to get, well, I thought she was going to incinerate for hours and hours, but maybe she wants to poke with incinerate, wait for the stun to be ready, and then go in for hard. Ezreal can of course arcane shift if needed be. Well, now that he's level 2 at least. Caitlyn, of course, has huge range, so she is able to push lane quite hard, but in the middle, Vi is finding himself a sweet little Nidalee. The Ignite will get the kill. First blood for Zyra. That was quick, and very potent indeed. I thought Nidalee would have survived, especially with the Primal Surge and the Flash, but she did burn her barrier early on in the fight, and that is what cost her her life. Vi, of course, did not flash during the invade, and oh my, Riven taking a turret hit there, and Jax immediately noticing this will leap strike towards her. She, of course, has broken wings, so if she wants to, she can do quite some damage in return, but Jax is just too close to his tower. Pings are going down in the middle. It is Udyr, who is apparently a Phoenix Udyr. I'm a Phoenix Udyr myself, so I enjoy watching them, though, as you all know, Tiger Udyr is just as viable, if sometimes not even more viable. Because, well, Tiger Udyr has a lot of burst, but Phoenix Udyr has a very quick jungle clearance, so he'll be level 6 in no time. Not that it matters, because he doesn't have a real ultimate. So, 4 minutes into the game, Zyra of course quite ahead, Jax again going in deep, but he is a Jax, he can't do more than that. But if he keeps doing that, then in a while, Riven will at the very least be forced out of lane, and maybe die, if we're lucky enough. Actually, Riven going in very deep with the Valor there. Will it be enough? Counter-Strike being used by Jax, and that will be a quick kill. Not sure if that was the right choice from Riven there. She should have known that the Counter-Strike was still off cooldown. Vi wanted to go in for a gank, but is spotted by this ward over here, so instead she's going through the middle. Spotted by the same ward, of course. Udyr, knowing where Vi is, goes counter-jungling immediately. Great play by him. Leaves one Wraith standing because he is kind of a silly bear man. who likes to annoy people, especially Vi. Oh my! You came short there. Not that there was anything there, but... Pity indeed. Maybe she'll go and Vault Breaker over this wall over here. That would mean that she could go in invisibly. If that is an adjective. I don't know. We'll see. Nope, she's just going to stand here. She of course doesn't know where the water is. If she knew how far it was, then maybe she would have jumped over the wall. But instead she thinks, maybe they're going too deep. But girl, you need your ultimate for that. You can't get too close, or will she? Well, apparently she will, so let's check out how the red team will pull this off. Because Vi right now is wasting a lot of time. And he's throwing down his... I was gonna say Seer, but it's a Disintegrate. Seer's brand, keep that in mind. And she takes a lot of damage for it, so... Well, there wasn't anything in Vi's jungle, but that's mostly because of Udyr, not because she cleared it. So she wasted a lot of time and experience there, only level 4. In comparison to Udyr, he is level 6, so that is major. He is spotted by a ward though. So he isn't going to be able to gank all that quickly, will ward himself. They have perfect position onto him though, so he won't get surprised attacked here. Zyra level 6 as well. Actually, Udyr a higher level than Nidalee. Well, she did die, gave first blood and all. It must hurt. Nami pretty low. Udyr is coming though. Is he going in from behind? Well, he's going pretty far. He's going to place another ward. Udyr. My, buying the wards and all that good stuff. He's the farmer. Oh, Riven has disconnected here. Do hope she'll reconnect quickly, or else it would be a huge pity. She was already behind on the Jax, so she doesn't really need a disconnect here. Let's see. Blue team is going to push up this tower. Udyr is going in from behind, going in with the bear charge, going quickly. Who will he stun? Ezreal is a target. A very nice aqua prison by Nami, knocking up both of them. Ignites are going down. Udyr flashes away. He will not survive the turret though. Caitlyn gets one kill, will get a second with the pit over pacemaker. Nidalee arrived just for cuteness sake. But she will keep the Zyra away, or will she? Zyra continues to go for it. Will get the Nidalee here. Stranglethorns getting hit, but Nidalee dodges away. Spear goes through. Will get flashed to dodge there by Zyra. She is going to use Rampant Growth, but it won't be enough to kill the Nidalee. Nidalee is still very close though. Grasping Roots will keep the Caitlyn and the Nami away. So yeah, Zyra knew her place and she was able to escape and even do a lot of damage onto the enemy team, I must say. So poor Nidalee wasn't able to get the kill. Thank God that Riven has returned though, but she missed out on a lot. She is still level 5, Jax is level 7, so she'll need a lot of help on the top lane because there will be nothing stopping her. Zyra almost dying there, but keep in mind her plants can tank, which makes her a decent jungler. It's a bit trolly, don't... Oh no, Udyr finds himself a Zyra, will go with the Phoenix charge and another bear slap onto her belly. And well, that's a quick kill as my mouse goes crazy. Oh, it was right in the corner, that explains. Nidalee almost got sniped there by Zyra. Well, it wouldn't have been enough, but it would have been amazing to see regardless. Nidalee needs to be careful though. This is a level 6 Vi, and with Vault Breaker it is enough to get the kill onto Nidalee. Oh my! Vault Breaker coming through. Will Vi land it though? She will, and then of course Assault and Buttery for the quick kill, but Barrier will make it so that the damage is blocked, and Nidalee is able to get away, and now it's Vi in a bad position. Jax is arriving as well. Nidalee needs to be a little bit careful, but not that much. Will she be able to Vault Breaker over the wall? Nope, because takedown does massive damage the lower your HP is. So a little bit cocky there by Vi. Of course, well, she could have known that Nidalee still had barrier, but hey, if you don't try, you won't, well, you will die, but you won't get a kill. Is getting a kill so important? Well, it kind of is for a jungle Vi, especially if you get counter-jungled a lot. Let's see how far behind she is gold-wise onto the Udyr. So Udyr, 2,700 gold, Vi only 2,150, so yeah, that's pretty far for a jungler. Pretty damn far. And now again, of course, Riven in a hell of an issue here. She only is level 8. Caitlyn also actually poking from afar as well. This is looking very grim for red team already. The only saving grace for now is Zyra. She is doing great. She is of course a very strong champion. Grasping Roots landing there. Zyra doesn't have blue? Ah, did she die and did I forget? Yeah, probably. When I have a bad memory. Oh yeah, of course, the Udyr was... Sorry for that. Forgot that the Udyr bear slapped her. So this turret should be about to go down, while Caitlyn is now doing some damage onto it. Nami wants to poke a little bit. Of course, red team doesn't have sustain on the bottom lane, so why not? Vi is there though. Does she have the Assault and Buttery? She does not, so all she can do is just walk slowly towards them and hope for the best that a Vault Breaker might hit. And he could flash Tibbers though. No, she can't. She doesn't have flash. So there's really not that much that red team could do, and Caitlyn... Oh my. Nami accidentally flashing there. Nidalee is approaching though. There is a pink watch, so they know there is no vision for them whatsoever. They know Vi is still in that bush. They're baiting it out for her. And he is trying to do as... Oh no! And he tried to bait it out so that Vi might go in, but it is impossible because Nidalee is too close by. Zyra is there too though. Will she land the grasping roots? No, she will not, but the Assault and Buttery from Vi is coming through. Nidalee wants to jump over the wall, will succeed. Udyr is now stacked upon the Zyra. Zyra is slowly burning and will die in the end. Nidalee now with the takedown onto the... Oh, the trap from Caitlyn! And, well, it's only Ezreal standing. What will he do? He will flash away, and so should you. Not really, though. Stay here. Relax. Enjoy the show. Jax is beating on a turret. Just listen to that sound. Oh, come on, Jax! I wanted to hear the thunk. Well, at least one turret will go down. Caitlyn! They're trolling me. They're trolling me, but the minions will at the very least destroy that turret, of that I am sure. And if not, then Caitlyn might give it another beatdown. So, one tower destroyed on the bottom lane. It is of no surprise, of course. It is the bottom lane Caitlyn. She has high range, and that makes it so that it is easy for her to poke her enemy and push lanes, together with the Pit of Basemaker, of course. Jax now wants to go in hard onto the Riven, will stun her with the counter-strike, but he will miss out on an auto-attack there, because of weird movement by both Riven and himself. So Nidalee caught up onto the Zyra, and even experience-wise, very much so. Jax, using his ultimate to negate most of the damage. Will it be enough though? Wind Slash certainly is not, and a counter-strike negating all of the auto-attacks coming down from the Riven. So, great player Jax, being a Jax, doing great. Oh, Annie coming in from behind. She does have flash now, but she's unwilling to use it, for Nami is way too close by. Vi is going for Jax though, so this should be a kill. However, Assault and Buttery is not off cooldown yet. Never mind, Flash Vault Breaker is all you need for today. My accent is weird today, I'm sorry for that. I wonder why. Maybe I swallowed something I shouldn't. And that sounds weird. Sorry for that. Ezreal coming through with the true shot barrage. Tibbers coming in for the damages. A nice stranglethorn with grasping roots combination. And boom goes the Nidalee spear though. Knocked up by the tidal wave from Nami. And Nami with the kill with the ebb and flow. Udyr tanking a lot of turret shots though. Will the... No! The passive of Zyra barely missing there. But guess what? Vi is here. The barrier won't save you a second time, Nidalee. She remembers. Oh my, the Assault and Buttery. Yeah, I thought so. It should have been enough. And there goes the quick kill onto Nidalee. She kind of hoped to kill Nidalee without the Assault and Buttery and then go for the Udyr instead, but you beggars can't be choosers. So instead it will be Vi going for her blue. Zyra is still dead though, so she should wait a little, which she will. She stood on a Nidalee trap anyway, so the enemy team would have known, and maybe she doesn't want them to know. Ezreal going to make it break even with the turrets, or at least he is going to trying to increase his attack speed just a little bit by hitting his abilities onto the minions. Even though Essence Flux cannot hit minions. I'm just saying. So then, we are nearing the 14th minute mark, and Jax is just continuously beating down onto the Riven and is 3 levels ahead. Item, oh no, Vi! You get caught by an Udyr, though she should be able to get away. She doesn't have that much mana though, so maybe she can't Vault Breaker. Yes, she can. It's not that expensive of an ability. And now it's Riven in a bad position. Don't go check on the Udyr, run girl! Broken wings is all you need to run away, really. She is such a slippery champion, she still needs to be careful though. Jax is getting closer. Hi, my name is Jax. Hi, I just key bursted you. Thanks for the stun. But top tower will get destroyed in the process. And, well, Caitlyn doing a lot of damage onto the Ezreal. Let's check out his health. He's on 1/3. Is there still an ace in the hole ready to pop? Yes, there is, so Ezreal should have been careful, but instead it is blue team bottom lane getting careful. No, they returned. They know where the enemies are, so they have no time to rush. No need to go back to base. We might as well stay here. One pit over pacemaker is enough to kill Ezreal, and oh my, Nidalee actually getting the kill there. Let's see how it happened. So we had Zyra here, just farming along, taking spears, but not caring really. But then out of the shadows cameth Udyr, flashing in, and then the takedown from Nidalee is all you require. So yeah, it was a quick kill. Vi actually escaping barely there, but she will not survive. Empowering strike flash from Jax is all you need to get kills. I'm like an advertisement person. You want Ezreal? Take it, it's yours. Well, Caitlyn is a little bit low on the mana, so... Oh, hi, it's Tibbus, clearing out the waves. Will it be enough? No, Tidal Wave will keep Ezreal in fray, but he can Arcane Shift away, saving his life for today. So actually, it did work out. They'll lose a middle tower for it, but then again, that wasn't of Ezreal's concern. He's bottom lane, he's not middle lane. But red team needs to do something, though. They can't continue laning, because slowly but steadily they are losing all their lanes, and if you are behind on your lanes on high elo, then there's really no chance of winning. If your enemy has a level and item advantage, then good luck to you. It is possible, don't get me wrong, but considering it's a Jax, Riven needs help. Considering it's a Nidalee, Zyra could use help as well. Nidalees can get strong, especially when fed. Look at her, she just takes it like a man. Or a cat. Or a cat man. Oh my. Nice spear there. Though Nidalee should be a little bit careful. That's the thing what purple team needs to do. They need to try and pick some people off. They are starting to sit on killing sprees. I'm pretty sure Caitlyn is sitting on one. So if you could get a kill onto Caitlyn, then by all means go for it. She is protected quite well by the Nami though, who is very good at disengaging, especially when her tidal wave is off cooldown. But then again, it is not. So now should be a great time to get a gank onto Caitlyn. They are pushing hard. They have the entire jungle warded though. So yeah, it's gonna be hard to pick this enemy team off. It is technically for blue team to lose this game. And they're not willing to. And it shows. They are now converging towards the bottom lane. It is both Nidalee, Annie, Vi, Ezreal. And Zyra is approaching as well, as my camera went bazonkers. Will Nidalee be able to escape the grasps of Zyra? Well, she isn't being a dumbass, that's for certain. Or is she? Actually, Vi going in onto the Caitlyn. They finally caught her. Annie coming in with the stun, but she doesn't want to attack, or else she would kill steal. Tib is now coming through. Ignite as well. Tidal Wave will kill the Annie. Just barely though. Nidalee will kill the Zyra. Zyra missing her passive once more. Ezreal missing the True Shot Barrage. Vi missing the Vault Breaker. So, League of Misses, ladies and gentlemen. But it's not over yet. Top lane got a kill as well. But for now, we are going to stay here because one spear or one takedown is more than enough. Nidalee goes in too hard, but a Mystic Shot won't land. The spear will though. Ezreal is on 1/3 of its HP. Nidalee continues to move. Will she catch up to her? Gets a little bit of movement speed. Udyr now coming through. Vi did flash away as well as the Ezreal, but he stands on a Caitlyn trap. Get in my fire, Udyr says, and a takedown from Nidalee will get the kill onto the Ezreal. And at the same time, when all that stuff happened, of course, the Jax did get a kill onto the Riven, but it was a little bit too far away in time, so I won't check it out. He's so far ahead, you can guess what happened. Well, you actually don't need to guess, it's probably a combination of Counter-Strike, then Leap, and then Powered. You know, a lot of things. And he's actually going to... Oh, I thought he was going to get surrounded by Vi, and he is. So yeah, he's going in once more, wants to get another kill onto the Riven, but Riven still has one broken wings left. It won't be enough though, and that is a quick kill. Not too sure whether or not Ignite was needed. Now Udyr going through for the Zyra. She is caught in between a rock and a hard place. Is there an ace in the hole for the lady? Yes, there is, and the spear barely missing there. It would have given Nidalee the assist. Well, actually the kill. But I don't think she really needs it. Just check out her gold. She is sitting on 7... Well, she is sitting on 3,000 gold, so that's basically almost a Rabadon's death cap, which is awesome. Jax ignoring the Vi and then thinks, why am I ignoring the Vi? I should kill her. But a nice stun from Annie interrupts the stun, and well, Vi is maybe not going to survive, but at the very least the Annie will get the shut down onto the Jax. So was it worth it? In a way it was, because the money went to a support, but don't underestimate any supports, they can be very potent. Oh, a very nice Aqua Prism, followed up by a Tidal Wave. One more auto attack would have been enough, but Another ebb and flow kill secure coming down from Nami. She's 3-0. Now she is sitting on a killing spree. A very early... oh, Udyr actually taking the blue buff with his red dot there. That's a pity. Nidalee wants it. But then again, it might have been a good true shot barrage then. That true shot barrage made it so that the damage Udyr did still was more than enough to get the blue golem. So Nidalee didn't get it. So nice job to you, Ezreal. Nice job for you. To you. By you. I don't know. The Bayou, isn't that a swamp place or something? Never mind. Vi wants to go in for Udyr, but there's no one there to assist her. And well, to be honest, he's way stronger than her. There's no stopping this Udyr. Well, actually, he still has a lot of gold. He should be buying something. And he does. He will eventually. Oh, well, guess where I'm going? To the Nexus! To the wall! And another one! How? How? How do you do a double explosion like that? First you do a 4-man surrender and then a 5-man surrender? I suppose. Well, guys, never mind. I do hope you enjoyed. That's the 3rd game I casted in a row that ended in 20 minutes. And it's always blue team that seems to win. Or am I wrong? Nevertheless, I will see you next time. Whatever it is I'll do. Whenever it is I'll do it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.